Hey everyone, welcome back to Friend Ventures. I'm Lance, this is our 1988 Westphalia, and now it's MOT time. In this episode, I'll run through the final checks, show you how I'm going to get it prepped, then we'll head to the MOT centre and see if it's roadworthy. Plan for today is we're going to get underneath it. I want to get under the main body of the van, which I did look at when I bought the thing and did look quite solid at the time, but we'll get underneath there on the mat and have a proper look, and I'll get a light and the camera set up so you can see what we're dealing with. So here we are under the van on my phone, so hopefully you can see everything looks pretty good. It's all pretty solid, so no rust holes, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, I ordered a new air filter. Okay. It's a bit dirty. Let's get that out. Let's see. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. It's got bugs in it and stuff. Okay, well, £8.84 I think for the new filter, so that was well worth spending the money. Let's get the new one out. I haven't actually checked yet. Whoa, here we go. Comparison. Hasn't got that metal section on it, but I don't think that matters. It's the same size. Look at that, that one's all like floppy. And that one is literally stuck, well, it's got that metal bit on it, I guess. That is like, yeah, I mean, it's bad. Okay, so we've got another one. Let's replace it. So here's our old versus our new. Much better. Let's get it in. Air filter back in. Okay, let's get the old one out of the way once and for all. One, two, three, and okay, I'm going to check the washer fluid, the lights, indicators, hazards, that kind of thing. See what we got. Right, see what we got. Hazards. So I think that the lights. So what? That's lights. Side lights. Right, just in the car now, heading over to the van because today is MOT day. So fingers crossed it passes. Just about to head down to the MOT station. It has just occurred to me that I haven't actually taken this out on a road trip since we did all the work and put the radiator in it and everything else. I've just driven it around the yard a couple of times and it seemed to be okay, but there is a small chance that we might have an issue that is yet unresolved on the way. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything's going to be all right. I'm 90% sure it'll be fine, but yeah, well, there's only one way to find out. So we'll get on with it and I'll see you at the MOT station. Off we go. Down, which is nice. Like squeaky pulley or something, but feels okay. It's not the fastest thing. Alright, just dropped it off. I'm just going to go and grab a drink. There it is in the background. See what happens. squeaking away. Right, we're all done, but unfortunately it has failed. So I'm going to get it back quickly and then we will assess what to do next. Right, so I just got back from the MOT and it has failed. It's failed on a little bit of welding that is required. So I'm going to have to think about how much further I want to go with this van. It's not the end of the world, it could be done. It's like basically 4 patches of welding. So really I just need to think how much more time I want to put into this van, or do we try and find something else? So it might be the end of the road for Dolly. I think we probably could get the welding done, but then it's, you know, how much stuff do you want to do? The guy that MOT'd it, I think he was pretty harsh on it. Maybe he took a dislike to it, because he has really, I'm looking at the fail sheet, and he has really pulled it apart. I didn't think it was that bad underneath, but I will get my mat out, crawl underneath and investigate and see what it is he's pulled on this, on the a lot of advisories, but yeah, the main things are 4 bits of welding. It did drive all right, on the plus side, so that was good. It got me there and got me back, so at least we've improved it from that sense. So I think I'll leave it there. I need to have a chat with Emily, just consider what we want to be doing in terms of how much time. You know, we've got quite a lot of other stuff we want to be getting on with this van. I've already spent quite a long time on it, so it's, you know, it's not that this stuff isn't doable, but it's just a more of a, is that where we want to be spending our time, or do we want to maybe focus on some of the other millions of ideas that we want to get off the ground? So yeah, which I think possibly we do. So watch this space, but it may be farewell. Farewell, Dolly. Your fate is yet to be decided.
Hi friends! I'm excited. We've been sent something for us from Autobox. They reached out to us on Instagram and wanted to send us something to try out. So let's have a look. We haven't been sent anything before. This is very exciting. Ooh. Autobox. Makes driving safer. Alright, what have we got? Alright, before I hurt myself. Oh, nice. It's a very fancy looking case.
Oh, that is nice. Presents.
Presents. Oh wow, look at this. This is fancy. Let's see, we got a bit of information here.
We don't need the instructions.
I believe this is their newest backup camera. Truly wireless backup camera kit. The Solar 5 backup camera. So it's made for RVs and trucks and things.
Yeah.
So perfect for us. So that's the monitor there. It's got a screen cover on it. Decent size. That's sort of like regular reversing rear view mirror size.
That is decent. Yeah.
That is decent, yeah. And then this, oh, it's got like a solar panel on top, so I guess it's solar charged. And then that's the camera, and it's supposed to, I believe, magnetically stick, so it's like really easy installation. And then you've got like the stick-on thing. I guess that goes with that. And all the little wires and bits. God, it feels very like good quality. It's like...
In my head, I thought it would be like way smaller for some reason.
Like a little like GoPro sort of thing, but yeah, no, that's like, yeah. Do you want to do a little? Oh yeah, that magnet's strong. Like, all the screws are stuck to the back.
Well, at least won't lose them.
Oh, even the the wires, to give you an example. Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, that's cool. Camera.
Oh, and it's got like it comes with a
magnet.
Charger as well.
Oh, that is really cool.
This, I suppose.
We just donk that on the back.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can get it to work kind of like, you know, without reading the instructions. And just...
How easy it is to install. But yeah. Oh, Thank you, Autobox. I'm glad it comes with the case because this will be coming with us to America. This won't be staying with this particular vehicle.
I feel like it's too nice for the Volkswagen.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that case is like that'll travel well, I suppose. So yeah, great for us. So yeah, let's see if we can stick it on.
I'd like to see how intuitive it is by not reading the instructions and then just seeing if I can get it to work. So if the little boy will let me plug it in without constantly switching it off.
Digits.
I'll plug that in. Okay. Do not press that switch. Oh yeah, let's come into life.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to leave the protective screen on for now because I do want to travel with it. But let's put it on outside.
It's supposed to just magnet onto the vehicle. Right, so that's what you can see. We've got a caravan behind us, but it's not in the red at this point.
I think we do need to adjust the camera on the back, but I'm not leaving it on here right away. So,
but it's got little antennas that you screw into this bit and the bit outside.
Yeah.
And then
so I did finger through the instructions. I didn't fully read them because obviously no one needs to do that. But yeah, I then realised that it comes with a couple of little antennas which needs to go on. There's one on the back and two on this. But it is really neat, isn't it?
Yeah. It needs a bit of charging, but
decent.
Yeah, it feels really sturdy.
I can't believe the carry case and everything that it comes in. It's perfect for us because I envisage using it on more than one vehicle. So the fact that we can just put it on and off and it'll work in here.
Thank you,
and it will work. Mainly, I'm really excited to use it because the other thing is the motorhome in America is 30 feet long, so the signal's got longer to travel, hasn't it? So be interesting to see if it still works.
Yeah, that'll be the true test.
When I'm 30 foot away from it, but
and a lot of
it should do, shouldn't it? So yeah.
Well, yeah,
a lot of interference along the way.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Autobox.
Love you.
Hot.
Right, so I got the van advertised on Facebook Marketplace. Had a guy get in touch. He seems pretty keen. Should be here in the next 10-20 minutes or so. So see what he thinks. Yeah, there he goes. Bye-bye, Campervan. There it goes. On to its new home. Actually, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Cool. Have a good one. Right, the space is empty. The Volkswagen has gone. So, hope you enjoyed the series. Thanks for following along. If you want to see what we get up to next, make sure you are subscribed. Next up, we have got some exciting plans, and if you enjoyed the renovation, we'll be renovating, or partially renovating, our American motorhome when we get back out to the States. So check that out, and if you'd like to have a look at our American motorhome, I'll put the video up here, which will be the tour of it, and yeah, see you in the next one.